Welcome to Sandwiches of History. Today is International Sandwich Sunday and we're headed down to Chile for the Churrasco Marino. Now, I got this recipe off of Cookpad.com, specifically the Chilean version of Cookpad.com, and it had to be translated from Spanish, so hopefully it's accurate. So this recipe calls for a specific kind of roll, marraqueta, and I don't know about you, but I don't have any Chilean bakeries near me, so I made some yesterday. Let's take a look. First thing we gotta do, add some salt to flour and get that mixed. Next to warm water, we add sugar and yeast. That a little mix. Then we wait for that to bloom. All right, now we add our yeast and sugar water mixture to the flour and get it mixed together. Now we knead it for 15 minutes. Now we portion these off into 110 gram balls. Boom. Then roll them up into balls. Now we cover them with plastic wrap and let them sit for 20 minutes. Okay, now we're to kind of make them into like an oval shape. Now we're to kind of press them together a little bit. Make an indentation. Brush to the tops with vegetable oil. Then cover and let rest for an hour. Now we bake them in a 425-degree oven for 16 minutes, and it says to spray water in there, but I don't really have a spray bottle, so I'm just going to take a little water and put it on the baking stone. Create a little steam. Now it says we're supposed to brush the tops with butter and bake for another 11 minutes until golden, but they're pretty golden already, so I'm just going to do it for a few minutes, I think. Alright, so now we just let them cool down. Unfortunately, the indentation kind of closed up, but hey, this is a win for me when it comes to baking, so I'll take it. So I'm following the order of instructions that were on the website. So the first thing we have to do is make a beer batter. So to an egg, we add salt and beer. I'm using a Pilsner. Now we add in flour. And if it's too thick, I'll add more beer. And if it's too thin, I'll add more flour. So now we'll put this in the refrigerator and go on to our next step. Next, we have to make our seasoning for the fish. So salt, pepper, chopped parsley, chopped oregano, and minced garlic. Kind of mash that all together and get our fish coated in it. I'm using a cod. Now we season up some sliced onions with lemon juice, olive oil, chopped cilantro, sliced chilies, I used a jalapeno, and salt. Now we dredge our fish in flour, then our batter, then fry it up. Now onto a wire rack to cool for just a little bit, hit it with a little salt. All right, to build our sandwich, put down some lettuce leaves, tomato if desired, it is, and I'm gonna season that too. Some of our fried fish, top with our onion salad. And we are back with another patented Sandwiches of History voiceover. Yes, the Rode wireless mic stopped recording sound and didn't tell me. All right, let's get into it. So here I am talking about something. I don't remember what. Let's give this Churrasco Marino a go. The bread came out a little bit dense, but the surprise to me was the seasoning on the fish actually came through, and it played well with the onion salad, the tomato and the lettuce there, and a little freshness. It was nice. It was a tasty sandwich. I do want to plus it up with one thing. Kewpie mayo, that's right, umami rich, a little MSG, a little egg. Okay, let's give this Churrasco Marino plussed up with Kewpie mayo a go. Delicious, brought a richness to it, a little fat, went well with everything in there, and just sort of tied it all together. It was really a tasty combination with the fish, onion salad, and the Kewpie. All right, so the original Churrasco Marino, it was really tasty. I thought that was really quite good. I'm going to give that probably like 9.5. Plus up with the Kewpie mayo, probably about 9.5, 10. It is delicious. I definitely finished it, and yeah, I would make this again, even though you have to prep a bunch of stuff. So yeah, all in all, it was a tasty sandwich. All right, see you tomorrow.